Hello and welcome everybody to another game of the Yard Red Festival, the charity event to raise money to help the Ukrainian refugees. So be sure to go and purchase the ticket for it. It's only $1 anyway, so it won't take a huge chunk out of your pocket, but 100% of it will go to the charity. Definitely check it out, but it's not only about charity, the teams are also playing for some prize money. So we're here in the loser bracket final. We only have 3 more games to go. This best of 1. Whoever wins this will face Power Rangers in the consolation final, and then the grand final is there where I can't even remember which team is waiting there. Man, I'm such a freaking noob. It's unbelievable. But it's this. It's going to be HEHE United, which are named AKG Acoustics for some weird reason at the moment. But they will be going up against HellRaisers, so we'll see how well they can actually fare here. But we are HeflaTV, the English coverage for you. I am Coucher, and I am joined by Heflamok, man. The long-lost manager of us.
Hey, don't put me in the manager corner. Like, I'm still a caster. I'm just the one who puts everything together. Either way. But I don't blame you for, like, completely missing even the overview over all this, because so many tournaments, so many casts at the moment on HeflaTV. Like, we're running hot on all channels with the Hitbox channels at the moment live. It's kind of hard for me as well to keep up with everything, but this is a best of 1, and this is quite a decisive one. If I see the schedule right, like, it's either win or go home.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. I mean, it's only a best of 1, and HEHE, they've been playing at least, I think, 4 best of 1s already, because they got dropped down to a lower bracket from the very start. So they've been fighting their way through the lower bracket, and, well, they've reached this far, so they're kind of the masters of best of 1s already.
Yep, so let's see where this one is going. I mean, it already starts with something we've seen, I don't know, in all the Tier 1, Tier 2 Dota, through pretty much all tournaments, all teams, the Ogre Magi coming in, that got them two-headed, super tanky support that scales perfectly into late game, is nice for early game. I like that hero so much. Even before, like, the little tweaks on the hero, I still don't know why nobody really picked him. The same goes for Necrophos, like, but that's just me being biased, being a Necrophos player.
Well, Necrophos did get just pretty heavily buffed. I mean, the 30-second addition, if you get the kill with that, it's sick, plus Aghanim's buff, no buyback. That's really a deal breaker for most teams. Just late game, when you don't have buyback, you're screwed. But HellRaisers, they start with an Elder Titan, and that hero has been just rising in popularity pretty damn fast, to be honest. Not all the teams have caught up to the phenomenon of that hero, but it's just so extremely strong, completely removing your base armor and magic resistance.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see what we got on the other side. I mean, not just the Elder Titan now, there's the Witch Doctor coming, so, well, the Void is not banned yet. So the question is, do we see him now being picked, or do we see him banned? I mean, if he doesn't get picked, then he will be banned for sure. You can't give HellRaisers, for example, a Chronosphere and the Witchdog Ultimate combination. That would be just too much. Plus the Elder Titan on top of it. If you just get any magical damage inside that Chronosphere, plus the Death Ward, it's just too much wombo of a combo that you can actually let this through.
But for HEHE now, I mean, they're a team that usually loves to play IO, and most teams actually ban out the IO against them as well, but it's free at the moment, not banned. So HEHE, do you think they're gonna go for one, or just do we go for something else entirely? What heroes are still in the pool even that usually get banned? I mean, you can go for Sky of Mage, I guess. Sky of Mage Ogre is just a decent combination, something along those lines.
Yeah, that would actually fit. You know what I'm actually thinking about right now? Like, I'm still sort of baffled with the AKG acoustics thingy. I'm gonna ask the HEHE manager right now. I got him on Skype here, like, what that change is, because I want to give
I'm pretty sure
that
they're still HEHE, but just running a random tag there. I mean, they have like multiple HEHEs as well. It's like HEHE never united, HEHE will someday be united, HEHE just normally
Yeah,
united.
no, but like in the background, like he has been looking for support, sponsorship, etc. Someone who picks up the team as such for a long time, and I don't know, maybe AKG Acoustics is something they cooperate with. I don't know.
I mean, it would be nice at least. I mean, they've been around for quite some time, so it might pay off, but HEHE, in any case, they did go for the IO, so going for their kind of standard pick here. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they just went for a Medusa, for example, now, buffed up by a Bloodlust, kept alive by the IO. It can be just such a strong hero, really, and almost impossible to kill him.
Yeah,
But
and
we'll
as
see.
expected, the Void first ban right away. Like, I mean, this is yeah, it's just the natural thing to do. It would be just too much Elder Titan and a Witch Dog with the Chronosphere. So that being banned out. On the other side, we got the Viper, and I'm looking forward to like the cores actually. Like because right now I think seeing those picks, we're only looking at core bans. Like nobody's interested in any supports anymore. Like just ban out what synergizes the best with those heroes.
Well, you can already see Medusa actually also banned out by HEHE. They could have ran it themselves if they wanted to, but guess not. I do expect a Slark to come out unless it's banned now, because Sexy Bamboo has been running Slark at least like 2 or 3 games in a row, at least where I've casted them. Even just offlane Slark completely. IO Slark works reasonably well. Bloodlust, I mean, can buff any core and it's gonna help out. And Slark's just such a slippery fish and so hard to lock him down.
Yep, definitely. And well, I'm just
What, you got the
okay.
revelation?
Yeah, I have some sort of revelation. It's actually Hava is actually sort of sponsored by AKG sort of thing, and well, I guess that's just his thank you to that company sort of thing. So it's still HEHE United, and it's not like an official sponsor. It's just something between a player and the company, apparently. Good. I mean, now we're smarter. We learned something today.
We are so much smarter now, man. Stream is gonna be so happy about us. They're
Man,
gonna feel
it's
so
inside
glad.
information culture. You always gotta be on top of the wave. Always.
Man, sometimes it's good to be under, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, shut up. Like
Well-
we should look at the last ban because they don't even have too much time. Look at this. I mean, we're looking at 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5. Come on, they're not coming up with any decision now. It's a PA and a totally understandable one. I mean, as I said already, we're not gonna see any support bans, and they focus on the cores as expected. Dusa, Viper, Mord, and the Void, that was the obvious choice after Witch Dog Elder Titan. Well, but now we still have some stuff in the pool. I mean, for HellRaisers, I could see a Spectre in this game, for example, like as like a core. But then again, some teams, I don't know, they don't necessarily go for these agility cores anymore. They go for so many crazy stuff at the moment.
I think HellRaisers, they could try something like a Bristleback maybe. Just a tanky hero, but now they go for a Slark for themselves. But whoa. That Legion Commander, it came out so damn fast after the Slark.
Yeah.
I couldn't even blink.
That was like, I don't know, he definitely has a plan here. That was instant. I was just trying to talk about the Centaur Warner, but then again, I wasn't sure if I should say it because Hellraiser already had the Elder Titan, and I wasn't sure like how they're gonna lane it. Now that we have a Slark, Elder Titan, Witch Dog, so this might be our tri-lane, and then just very traditionally the Centaur putting him into the offlane, but still means we have a mid lane candidate open, unless the Slark is going there, and we have another core being picked for a tri-lane.
Oh, Timbersaw will come out from HEHE though, and they're already up against 3 melee heroes. 2 of them are strength as well, which means Timbersaw is just gonna have a field day. They do have reasonable lockdown, I guess, with the Hoof Stomp and Paralyzing Cast, but nothing too crazy that the Timbersaw should be worried about, I think, especially if Legion Commander is close by to just use Press the Attack and kind of purge the Timbersaw.
Yep.
I still thought HellRaisers might have gone for just a Bristleback, a tanky hero who can make excellent use of just the enemy having low armor thanks to the natural order.
Well, banning out the TA right now. Okay, that would have been a mid candidate for HEHE with a Timber in the offline and then the tri-lane in the first 3 picks here. Now they ban out the Storm Spirit. Actually, I like the Storm Spirit because the Storm Spirit in this game would have been quite, well, yeah, bad for HEHE. It's someone that can pretty much lock you down. I mean, there are a lot of stuns against the Legion Commander already. There's Cascade, we have the Hoofstorm, even the Elder Titan coming in. If we had a Vortex here, they could even interrupt a lot of those duels. Like, unfortunately, we are so deep into the draft yet. I wanted to see something that is like specifically against the Legion Commander, and as for HEHE, I want to see something that is specifically for him. They need more burst damage. Like whenever the Legion Commander puts up his duel, we need some fat burst damage. Right now we have like Timbersaw, obviously Chakram, Whirling Death, and maybe the Chain coming. Then maybe some ding 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 fire blasts, the IO putting some damage in, plus of course the Legion Commander himself. Maybe we're gonna see something, I don't know, a tiny bit more anything.
A Zeus, man, a Zeus.
Zeus! No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Why so pessimistic, man? You got to hope.
It's just you always like striving towards the like
I've seen a
most
reasonable amount
unlikely.
of Zeus recently, especially together with the Legion Commander, so it can work. They do need a mid laner. They can run a Timbersaw mid lane as well if they want, or Legion Commander, but up against the puck, not too sure how well. I guess Legion Commander can do a little bit better than Timbersaw maybe in that situation, but
Yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, we have a puck, and a puck is okay-ish, I guess. I mean, it's nice to catch, for example, Timbersaw, because even if he uses the chains, he's gonna be stunned. It gives you time to actually catch up after you used it. Then again, the puck, I don't know, puck Slark against, for example, Ogre or the Legion Commander, like all of them are pretty squishy heroes. If you catch them in a duel, then they're easy to kill off. Very easy to kill off even, and, well, he just has to get into the game, farming some stuff on the Legion Commander. But it's still a second core that we're missing, a mid candidate, unless they're gonna play like an IO Legion Commander mid, and we were completely wrong about our laning. It's the Ember Spirit, okay. No, not bad.
they might still go for some form of dual lanes, like run IO Legion Commander offlane, for example. I've seen that offlane dual lane completely wreck tri lanes just because Legion Commander can be that strong. But we shall see. I mean, HEHE, they're a team that has run even an IO mid lane, although with the three cores of Legion Commander, Timbersaw, and Ember Spirit, I don't really see that happening. But how do you think they're gonna lane this? Who do they send off lane, or what's gonna be the
What,
lane
for
for
HEHE?
HEHE? Yeah, for HEHE.
That's Timbersaw. I think this is a Legion tri-lane with the two supports, the first three picks, the Timbersaw offlane, Hava is, but it's Hava is picking it. I don't know. That's kind of confusing.
I think it's Timbersaw
Still.
or Ember mid lane with Legion Commander off lane for sure. Whether he's solo off lane or not, that's the case for me here. It's just Bambo. He's
I don't think we see dual
usually
lanes
off
on
lane.
this. I don't think so. No, I think this is Necroman maybe going mid and Hava playing it offline. I mean, it would be a new role for Hava, but why not? Why not? We're gonna see it soon. Let's just introduce him really fast. Like on the IO, we're gonna have Nihi's Necroman. On the Ember Spirit, we just mentioned him, Mr. Hava, Mr. Famous Tea Time. On the Timbersaw, behind him there is Chips running on the Ogre Magi, and I forgot one. Of course, it's Sexy Bamboo on the Legion Commander with a actually quite a nice set.
Man,
She
Legion
still
Commander
looks like
doesn't even-
she-male, but yeah.
She doesn't even need a set to look nice, to be honest. But for
Oh.
HellRaisers, Artis will be playing the Slark, leaving Dread to support him on the other Titan, together with Gotham on the Witch Doctor, with Alpha Ninja heading towards the mid lane on the puck, and the last one will be Goretz on the offlane center, and we might get the smoke breaks, but they don't know where Artis is. They're gonna eat their way through the trees. Can they catch Dread with anything? There's the Fire Blast. They need only a little bit more. Searing Chains killed up from Necroman. They need something, anything to slow down Dread. Are you kidding me? They can't really catch up.
He's too slow. He got no boots. Like, we have no boots on Necroman, but the Elder Titan started with brown boots, and that's easy for him to escape. To be honest, that's what I don't like when you see those 5-man gank trains into the enemy jungle. That those who actually have to disable are not in front, but the Io. Oh, I mean, he can tether out there, but you don't want to be caught out in the Roshan bit.
Well, Dread comes in with the Astral Spirit. They're gonna go for just trading a few right clicks. Dread drops pretty damn low though. There's the Fire Blast as well. No Ignite, but do they even need overwhelming odds? But the Paralyzing Cask saves him once again. Sexy Bambo. He's pretty speedy, especially with the tether movements. With one more right click, and that's first blood thrown. They might even get Gotham here as well. Artis. He picked
more
up the
Fire
haste
Blast.
rune, so he wants to go for the return. He still has the pounce, but keeps it for defensive purposes if need be. Can he get Nihis though? I don't think so. At least he shouldn't die himself. Never mind, he's gonna go back and pounce onto Nihis as well. One more right click, overwhelming odds, and they exchange kills.
That was not really worth it. That's like, should have ran, because make this a damn triple kill at the start before anything even, any creep even meets. I don't know, perfect start here at the moment for HEHE. Well, I didn't expect this. Like, the first attempt with the smoke was completely whiffed, but then afterwards the fight for the rune totally in favor for HEHE.
Man, just Sexy Momo, he was level 2 before he even reached just the lane pretty much. So Legion Commander off to an extremely good start. Slark almost level 2 as well because he got the kill for the IO, or XP for the IO kill before he died. So that was at least good. If he had died before the IO, that would have been just a complete disaster and almost like no comeback when you're in a tri lane like this. Sexy Momo though has to be a little bit careful, but has both the press the attack and the overwhelming odds.
Still, I don't think that helps him too much, especially on level 1. It's not the strongest one, but they're really looking forward to it. I mean, this Elder Titan, obviously he's harassing all the time, and even a Wisp can't really out-heal that. At the moment, Chips is just running away from that spirit. This is a very explosive lane. I actually like it, because they have so many disables, even on like HellRaisers side. I mean, we have the Casket, like maybe we even see an early stomp, even though that's usually at least very unlikely in the build. And of course we have the Slark Pound, so you can actually lock down a target quite a long time. Then again, you have a tanky Ogre, so you should focus the Wisp or the Legion Commander if you focus anything.
Well, they want to go for some aggression at the moment. Overwhelming Odds used, but Paralyzing Cask makes it so that they can't really follow up. And it's not the strongest try lane, to be honest, for HEHE, just because they have two melee heroes and IO, not the greatest of ranged heroes either. They did go for the overcharge early on as well now, but they go for the Fire Blast onto Dread. Ogre Mage hits level 2, didn't skill out the Ignite fast enough, or I guess they didn't maybe want to go for the full kill anyway. Oh man, he found a regen rune to bottle up now. What a great rune to get for him.
Yeah, especially in this line, this is so much sustain on that IO. They can really go aggressive, lose quite some HP, maybe even semi-dive the tower and then just pop that regeneration rune and he can just, yeah, fill them up with everything.
Just such a good rune to have. I mean, IO probably one of the better heroes to make good use of a regen rune. The others would be like Storm Spirit or heroes as such. But now Chipsign gonna take a few right clicks from Gotham, but that's about it. And Sexy Bambo used the overwhelming odds. There's the stun onto Witch Doctor, Ignite to fall as well. They want to go for the kill. They need a little bit more though, and he's taking quite some damage from Artis as well. Press the attack, it's not enough. He pops the regen rune, but he can't use it at all. Yo, he's just so damn squishy if he's actually getting focused down like this. Artis, his pounce will cool off in 7 seconds time if they want to keep on going. Although Io already TPing back to the lane. Now a stun onto Artis in return. There's the overwhelming odds as well. Can he pounce away? He's gonna be so close. Pops the magic stick suddenly. He's healthy, got them, heals him with the Voodoo Restoration, but he's out of mana. They need only one more stun, I think. Nice Echo Stop from Dread though. Completely stopping Sexy Bambo when he is.
Yeah, that magic stick, like, I have to repeat myself. I mean, I'm casting this for, like, I don't know, a year or longer, and every time I mention it, magic stick is the item to go. Without this magic stick, Artis would have been dead. I mean, he's going back to base and TPing there. But it's kind of funny. This game, the entire game at the moment is on that bottom lane. Or like tri-lane versus tri-lane, however you want to call it. Everything else is quite standard. We have a Puck in the mid who's 19 and 9 versus Ember who's 9 and 2. So the Puck at the moment winning his lane completely. And well, bottom again action.
Yeah, they're going for Dread, but the Echo Stomp isn't gonna be enough, really. He can't have enough alone. Press the attack onto Chipsign just so he would survive the tower aggro. He's now, whoa, one more tower hit. 0 base armor, man. It's pretty damn sucky. The creeps even disabled the last bottle charge. They're gonna have Invis Gotham coming in, but I think they spotted it out.
I'm not so sure about it. Chips is really low. They gotta be careful. Like, just a pounce hitting on any of the supports, and that would be it. But no, they have to back off. The Wisp is too low. The Ogre as well, like, completely out of mana. He doesn't even have enough mana for a Fire Blast at the moment, but that leaves the Legion Commander alone in lane, and Sexy Bambo, not so sexy anymore. That blast, whatever. Like, it's not going for it. That's strange. He's running. Wrong direction, though.
Oh, he's going for the TP out. He might even succeed. Bounce still on cooldown. Never mind. The last right clicks got the kill. It was a nice idea from Legion, although I think had he just ran completely this way with the face boots, he might have been able to just outrun the entire tri-lane of HellRaisers.
Well, I mean, we said like 3-1, and we were like, oh, amazing start, but HellRaisers, they're coming back. It's 3-3. 5 minutes into the game, completely equalized, but still, there's still the other two lanes, and they're still working on everything. The Ember now catching up when it comes to CS, but still the Puck is 10 CS ahead. And when it comes to the Centaur, well, he has to be careful pretty much soon. They're both level 6 now, and the Timbersaw, he has the higher burst damage for sure. And with that Whirling Death anyway, removing the primary stud, that's always bad.
Well, at least Hava at the moment is rather low on mana, so Centaur should feel safe, especially as long as he has the Stampede. I think he should be able to outrun the Timbersaw even. And Timbersaw, usually if you're in a 1v1 matchup, you might even just go for more points into Whirling Death just for the extra harass, but he's going for the more standard build, so I kind of expect him to start joining fights rather early on.
Yep, definitely. And well, we have a DC. Actually, the Ember, we just talked about him. He's DCing out. Reason unknown. Nobody's saying anything. But well, that Puck in the mid, I'm actually wondering when he's gonna leave his lane. He's gonna be, well, level 6, level 7 in the next 2 creep waves. And from there on, well, he has already a TP scroll, which means he could come in any lane. And for example, in that bottom lane, he will have a huge effect. Because if they can't just kite forth and back with all the stuns and lockdowns they have, a big fat Dream Coil could change the balance in that lane. So far it's quite balanced, obviously, 3-3. Nothing else has shown any action, any life signs whatsoever. You have to see where this one is going.
I mean, it is a little bit surprising that although they started the game with 3-1 kill score, they haven't gotten a single kill on this tri lane, and in fact, they've just lost 2 heroes there. So I would have thought that with the early start that they got for the tri lane, they're going to be able to do a little bit more. But not to be. So HellRaisers, they toned it down. They just caught up and didn't go for like crazy aggression themselves, or weren't caught out of position or anything. But the Puck, you mentioned, I mean, he has a TP scroll at least. So whenever he want to go a little bit too aggressive, dive the tower, I think that's when Puck just is going to strike.
Well, there's one significant difference in that lane. So far, HellRaisers, they had to go back quite often to the base, which means the Slark actually getting decent HP. He's level 4.5, but so is the Legion Commander. The support, however, relatively low, because the Ogre Matcher is still level 2, while the ET is 3.5, and also the Witch Dog is 3, well, and a quarter. So at the moment, experience-wise, HellRaisers having a slightly advantage over HEHE, and the level 6 or the level 6s on this line, they're gonna be important because the duel will come up, as well as obviously the Slark's Shadow Dance. The AT level 6 won't be that important, obviously. He was already forced into one Echo Storm. Like, he wants at least, I don't know, some points in natural order then pretty much soon, because that's what you pick a ET mostly for. The ultimate is kind of weak in direct comparison. But then again, they also have like some global TPs. They can use the Stampede while the center still stays in the offlane, and that makes it very interesting. So I think HellRaisers, as soon we're gonna see the level 6 on the Slark, they have a slight advantage, unless the Slark gets caught out in a duel. So focusing the Legion Commander down, that is probably the right thing to do, and from there on, everything's open for them. Everything.
Legion Commander definitely is a key part for HEHE strategy at the moment. They're gonna have both the Ember Spirit and Timbersaw to rely upon as well, so Legion Commander is not that important as he is for some lineups. But you still want to start up just stacking up the dual damage as early as you can, so him getting the level 6 and starting to get the damage as well. Although I think when he's level 6, I hope Timbersaw is going to join him just to make sure they have enough burst to just get rid of the duel, or whoever he's going to duel. But Necroman, his electricity is completely gone, I think. So
yeah,
that kind of sucks.
Electricity is apparently gone for Necroman. I guess he just wrote that with mobile phone or something. Well, ISIS attacking, that's Hava's solution. Okay. The Islamic State is, yeah, marching forward. Where's Necroman anyway? Like, where's he from?
I think he should be from Russia, if I'm not mistaken.
Russia?
He's been playing with like Screen Squad and teams like that at least.
Well, I'm gonna look this up. Necroman. Yeah, I think you're right. He's somewhere from CIS sort of thing. Wait, I found him here. Yeah, I think he's Russian.
I'm not even too sure if he was in Screen Squad, but...
No, Turkey. He's listed as Turkey.
Oh, he might be.
I mean, he's not a Turkey. He's from Turkey. He's not listed as a Turkey. Okay, that was kind of... But, yeah, he's Turkish.
He might have even been in Central of Fear, now that I think of it. Although, I'm not too sure. Maybe just speaks Russian as well. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen him in some Russian teams, but... Maybe I haven't. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
he played Moscow 5 Screen Squad. Hava Kingston, that is like with... Yeah, Hava
that was a pure Turkish team.
What, the...
HWA Kingston was a Turkish team.
Ah, yeah, I see it right now here on the team list. When? Culture, you know so much.
Yeah, I casted them in the defense 3. Woohoo!
Ah, okay, that explains it. I have no idea, I haven't even heard the team name. But yeah, that explains it. He's in Turkey. That is pretty close to ISIS, so Hava might not be even that far off.
That must be why he said it, probably, I don't know. Us casters, so uneducated, we don't know where every player is from, man.
I don't know. Let's call the Turkish freedom fighter to beat like ISIS off. No one else does it, so... Well, on his way, he said.
Well, he has reconnected, or at least the profile says he's reconnected. The game itself hasn't really let us know yet, but... He's probably in the loading screen or something like that.
Yeah, let's just hope so. People are asking which is HellRaisers and like which team is HEHE. HEHE is listed here as AKG, and HellRaisers is obviously HR. I guess that was the easy one to guess. Like, they don't have voice yet, but he's in the game.
Of course. Dota first, Skype second.
Yeah, who needs Skype?
Sexy Momo is gonna start singing, man. At least he's gonna type a song, I guess, is the correct way.
Okay. Still strange though, if he's connected in Dota, then Skype shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh, but they're saying ready, guys. We're back into it. Free 5 minutes. That's where we were. Like, all the action is pretty much in the bottom lane. It's a tri-lane versus tri-lane, and that's where we keep going again. Our big question marks were like the rotation of the puck and how much XP they're gonna get. At the moment, he seems to grab some XP, quite a lot even, because they steal the double stack as well as being close to that minor camp being pulled. So yeah, maybe he takes over the XP lead in this tri-lane versus tri-lane, which, back again to what I said before, gives them an advantage. Whoever is level 6 earlier will have the advantage.
At the moment, maybe HellRaisers want to go for another kill. They have Pounce at level 3, so it's a pretty low cooldown already, down to 12 seconds only. Sexy
But look at Puck. Look at Puck. He's actually going top. I expected him to go bottom, but he's going top. And there is, of course, the Timbersaw waiting. We have to see. He's pretty low on mana. He still has a soaring, but yeah, where's the Dream Coil? There it is.
Oh, he breaks the Dream Coil as well. There's the Hoof Stomp to follow. Double H, should be an easy kill. For Ninja, man, he makes the smart rotation here as well. A really necessary kill for them to get, really.
That's a nice kill, obviously, because they were so similar, and the center was sort of driven out of the lane because it was just too much of a damage combo coming in. But oh, Witch Dog, you don't want to be there. It's just a wisp on the tail of the Ogre, but the Legion Commander is coming in, putting some damage in there. But the right click should be enough, even with the stick and the Voodoo Restoration. It is enough, but the Puck is coming in. Look at this. All three of them are exploding at the moment. The right clicks. Ogre is the last survivor, and they're running. Even Necroman coming to that fight. He won't make too much of a difference. He might be able to hold them back. Yeah, actually the chains on 2, but now he's in the fray, but he's coming back. That damage of the Remnant, not enough, but still, the Ember is going down. But the question is, yeah, how much do they pay for it? At the moment they pay with 2, but Afonia, now with the support of the Witch Dog, I don't think they can kill the Wisp, especially if there's someone coming close with a TP on the tier 1 tower. But that's it. Did you take account how many kills were that? That was a massacre.
So it was a 3-4-4, as the fight recap shows us, man. Thank God for a fight recap. No way I would have known exactly how many heroes died otherwise.
Yeah, it started bottom and ended somewhere like in the river line. It was a bloodbath.
I do think Nihis could have gotten the kill on the Puck as well if he had controlled his Wisp balls a little bit better. But Artist doesn't want to man fight with Fleximo. He's gonna go for the Pounce, got them. Paralyzing Cast comes through as well. Gonna bounce a couple of times, but they're gonna get the kill on Artist maybe. He has the Shadow Dance still since he's level 6. Which is pretty crazy since Gotham is only level 3.5. But Artist makes it out.
And that's exactly what I said with the XP. Oh, they keep on going. Look at this.
And they just want to fight, but who is Artist gonna go for? It's not too smart to go for anybody really, but he uses the Shadow Dance. They're gonna get Nihis, not enough AoE damage. Beautiful silence. Dream Coil catches 2. F1 Ninja on the Puck. He's just making everything happen for his team.
Yep, they outnumber them at the moment. It's the second time the Puck is going for rotation. Oh, actually, it's the third time. Oh, but yeah, look at the lane. The Ember actually holding him in place. He has no mana for anything, but there it is. With the stick, he had it, holding them in place. But I think the Ember can just run out. But the Timbersaw is not done yet with the center. Problem is he finds himself on the wrong side of the tower. Now it's all about kiting somewhere where no trees are.
And Necroman gets the kill onto Elder Titan in the meantime. Oh, a stun comes onto him and Gorets.
4 HP. That center. That double edge. Double edge, 1 right click, and that poor Timbersaw just didn't survive it. Poor guy.
So we're 9 minutes in. We already have 19 kills, man. It's classic HEHE almost. Really nice to see the aggression. I've had some pretty damn passive games the past couple of days, so a nice just change from that at least. But Artis, he is pretty nice. He's almost level 8 even, whereas Sexy Memo level 6. But TPs are coming in. He's gonna go for the duel. I think he's gonna go for it. Can he get the win of it? Chakram comes through. They need a little bit more Artis. The duel ends. He still dies, but at least Sexy Memo doesn't get the extra damage.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage of the game, like, winning the duel is not even that important. It's just getting the kills. And I mean, after all, duel is not just there to get damage. It's just to hold someone in place where the rest of the team can just do everything they want as they please. But yeah, I definitely like this game. I mean, we're at 20 kills, not even 10 minutes in. That is like, yeah, 2 kappas per minute. Very nice. KPM is strong with those teams.
Yeah, he's level 6 on the IO now as well. He just was farming up the jungle and well, they smoke with Chipsine and Hawa. But Chipsine smoke immediately breaks. They might find that for Ninja if they just get the stun. There's the Fire Blast, Chakram to follow. Whirling Death as well, Timber Chain. He didn't go for it. There's the Dream Coil. They want to turn it around, but Sexy Membo, he's gonna have the duel in 1 second. Can he use it? They're gonna lose the Ogre already. Hawa might lose his life as well. He comes in with the relocate. Is it gonna be enough? Goddamn, goes down to the Timber Chain. Alpha Ninja escapes Necroman with a nice, just jaunt out double H. If you would right clicks, no, he's just pulling. He's too fast. Artist needs a pounce to connect anything at all. Even that might be enough. He pounces onto Hawa. Shadow Dance activated. He stays alive with the magic wand. Necroman still being chased down. Finally, they get the kill with yet another double H as Alpha Ninja gonna lose the first duel, or rather the first duel win. Oh, what? 3-man hoofed on Corret. The blink dagger coming in. Just great. And now another Echo Stomp as well. Earth Splitter to follow. It's gonna land on only one, but he's brought down solo. Dread gets the kill with the last punch of the anvil. There's the Death Ward as well. They keep on fighting Artist. Pounces back in. There's the double edge blink onto Hawa, and my god, man, what are these fights?
They're all dead. I don't know, like at some point it looked like he is gonna take that fight, but with HellRaisers coming back to the fight, like, I mean, we are talking about a 10 minutes fight. Like, when the fight started, we were like some seconds after 10, and the respawn timer is like, I don't know, 15 seconds. Like, some of those people came like almost the third time into this fight. It's like, it's just craziness. Absolute madness.
Okay, so we need a couple more minutes just because Necroman is still having some ping issues by the looks of it. And to be honest, if you're having ping issues, playing an Ember Spirit is not the greatest thing to do because Sleight of Fist Searing Chains is not the easiest thing to land.
Absolutely not. I mean, you really, on an Ember Spirit, you have to be on spot with everything. The timing is so crucial. I mean, his kiting was actually quite nice. He tried to play around like the vision. I mean, you have at the moment like this little entrance area of the Rosh Pit, like on the new Dota 2 map, and you can actually do it like the old tree, if you remember that tree in front of the Rosh Pit, which like was the savior for so many lives in Dota 2 already. But he tried to play around, but the Centaur actually being fully aware of that. Gorak here is playing a nice Centaur, blinking in, going for that double edge strikes. I mean, he's very lucky with his HP. He's playing around like sometimes, I don't know, between 1 and 50 HP, but he gets the kills with it, so who is there to blame? I don't know, RNG, luck, skill?
I think Goretz has just played a great game. The 3-man hoof stomp as well just changed so much in that fight. And not only that, he goes in, he disengages after he uses both of his spells, and then just jumps back in when both of them are off cooldown. So he doesn't stay around because he knows his right clicks won't do that much anyway. So he just backs off, maybe even gets the Tranquil Boots to regen him up a little bit, and then goes back in.
Yep. I don't know where this one is heading. At the moment, it's definitely heading in the direction of HellRaisers. I mean, we have 18 and 11. The last fight was sort of HEHE's chance to come back, and for some seconds there, it really looked like they get it. But HellRaisers, they prevail. I already said it, because of the low respawn timer. The tier 1 tower is still standing, having like this TP platform coming really fast back into the fight. It was also the positioning there. I mean, it's... If you look at the heroes at the moment of HellRaisers, their escape mechanics and everything, like fighting in the open is not good for HEHE. It's really not good for HEHE. There are not many trees, and the Timber pretty much used all the trees that have been around that area. Like you only have those 2 trees when it comes to that bottom rune, and everything else brings you uphill and really far away from the fight. So I don't know, like the location was everything but good for HEHE.
Yeah, when you're a Timber, so you definitely want to make good use of the Timber Chain, especially considering that's the spell he chose to max out as well. So that's a huge source of damage, and of course, a huge source of survivability for you as well, just to make the escape. But he couldn't make the best use out of it, and I already showed the graphs as well, but still a 3k net worth lead. It's been a little bit bumpy, but HellRaisers, they're looking good. 3k in XP as well.
I'm just reading the chat. They say like, no Chinese Dota, real men fights. Yeah, well, real men fights is definitely what we got. Almost. I mean, we are at the moment like it's so many kills per minute. It's just crazy. Spoiler alert. Go when ready. Well, that's something we definitely go for right now.
Man, I at least know where the spoiler alert comes from, Nihis, because in one game a couple of months ago, maybe it was in like April or May already, but he had a massive Game of Thrones spoiler behind his name. It was like really massive. Thank God that I had read the books like 8 years ago already, so I didn't get spoiled, but it was a really dick move to make. Oh, the Dream Coil whiffed from FNJ. Hoofstomp will connect on Goresto. Stampede to follow. They need to bring down Timbersaw, and they succeed with ease.
Yeah, they just wanted to swap a bit. At the moment, Necroman is in the bottom lane against that Slark. Slark just eating a Fire Blast to his face, but in the mid, I'm not quite sure if this is still over. Like the Witch Dog being, I don't know, super aggressive, but just coming to the aid of the center at the moment. The center, like, well, his double edge is glowing, like it's running really hot because he's using it almost on cooldown with the Tranquil Boots now obviously ticking up. But the Legion Commander is trying to find some farm now. He want to come back in this game by rotating, but HellRaisers, they instantly respond wherever HEHE shows up. They come with some ganking combination, and the Slark just remains where he was on that bottom lane, and he won't be disturbed anymore.
Well, to be honest, I think HEHE, they're definitely not out of the game by any means yet. They still have a Legion Commander who can start just winning the duels and whatnot. Plus, Ember Spirit is great for turtling and a great late game hero as well, and Timbersaw, if they just get a fight in the actual jungle where he can Timber Chain all he wants, the outcome might just look completely different.
Yep. And now I actually got a problem. My Flash player just crashed. We have too many HeflaTV channels and too many tournaments at the same time, apparently. I can't read the chat anymore. I want to read chat. Okay, but reload should do. Either way, this game at the moment, it's cooling down a bit, at least. But I think this is just the silence before the storm. Because, I mean, there is the Puck, for example. Dream Coil is off cooldown at the moment. All he needs is, like, anyone to rotate in. I think they could go for the Legion Commander that is alone there. Also the Timbersaw at the moment just showing up alone, while the rest is either heading towards base or trying to make some pulls to optimize a bit the XP. Necroman back to the mid. Well, let's see. I think they want to go for the Timbersaw. There was a casket attempt, but yeah, Artis was not fast enough in there for the pounce.
Multicast onto Alpha Ninja though, onto the Puck, but it's only a level 1 Fire Blast. They don't even care. Alpha Ninja gonna use the Dream Coil, but Nihis comes in and whoa.
Yeah.
That Puck just ceased to exist.
Yep, within some seconds. That relocate of the Wisp is the first one we see this game, if I'm not mistaken.
He relocated to the last fight as well that happened in the bottom. But Necroman dodges the Echo Stomp. Oh, but the Hoof Stomp! And Bounty Rune snatched from Goretz as well. Double H not going to do too much because he had the Flame Guard, but can they still get the kill?
Oh,
he's gonna have
fighting.
to Remnant away. Oh, so... Oh, no!
God! He's just a millimeter short of
He's
it.
gonna go down to the Death Ward as well, caught them, or never mind, he gets the tether out to the catapult. So he's safe, but... Oh man.
He's gonna take over. Or bottle. No, this was the last take. He's actually gonna survive this, but Jesus Christ, they got a Timbersaw kill as well somewhere bottom. That was again the Centaur striking. I don't know. He also missing that tiny bit of luck, but Necroman, I don't know what he really wanted there. Like this man fight versus 2. I mean, man fighting is cool. He proved that he definitely has balls between his legs, but in this case, they weren't out of steel.
Oh, but they get the stun and the duel onto F1 Ninja. Ember Spirit comes in as well, so another duel one. With the Blink Dagger on Legion Commander, of course, it's a little bit easier to set things up. So.
Tasty 300 gold, and of course the damage. The damage is the most important one. This was even a level 2 duel, so he's gonna get 14 damage out of this, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually he just dinged level 11, so he got 2 duels with like 10 damage, so 20 overall. That's pretty much it.
At least it's something at the moment, and if they can just drag out the game, which by all means they should be able to, since HellRaisers, yes, they're getting the kills, but look at the map, all the towers are still standing for HEHE.
Yep, and let's see where this one is heading, because like HellRaisers, they seem to be, yeah, they want to see more blood, a lot more blood, and oh, Legion Commander versus Slark. There's also, this is one lane where we just need a rotation, but instead we see the rotation top, and they're gonna go already. The Centaur on the Timbersaw, that poor Timbersaw, he doesn't even get to cast his chain, he's just... yeah, he's just dead within seconds.
Man, Puck is such a good hero. Of course, Centaur, he set everything up with the Blink Hoofstomp, but the follow-up with the Silence, and that's gonna mean the Puck, in only 70 gold, he's gonna have his own... Oh, Stampede gets used just to escape. They wanted for Goddamn to escape, maybe? I don't know. Felt like kind of a semi-random one at least, but just better safe than sorry.
But still, I mean, we saw some strikebacks by HEHE, but overall, HellRaisers, they just get either the better trades or just more of those little pickoffs, and that's the problem at the moment. HEHE is almost, yeah, half kills behind, and that's bad news. But maybe the Puck, this time, it works.
Well, maybe as bottom lane Legion
Bottom.
Commander, he wanted to go in Artist, though he got the Shadow Dance, they're gonna duel Goddamn instead. So another win for Sexy Bambo, 14 damage from this one. Artist gonna get IO as well, but he's gonna lose his own life. Earth Splitter does catch Chip Shannon, but it's not nearly enough. Now a nice double Hoofstomp, but he's still caught in place. Another Fire Blast comes out, no multicast, but do they need it? Oh, I think they do. Triple Silence with the Dream Coil. Once again, Dread went in with a nice Echo Stomp. They're gonna get the 1 kill onto Legion Commander Necroman. He's on the run as well. A few more right clicks bring him down. Goretz comes in, another double edge.
Again, everything just on the edge. I mean, the ET is going down just by the damage of the chains, but the center again surviving with like, I don't know how much HP that was. Like, it was again below 100. He's living on the edge. Did that puck, by the way, buy back or something? Or was he again just spawning so fast?
No,
or was
he just
rotating?
TP'd from top lane.
Ah, yeah, they didn't kill him there. Yeah, never mind. That was me actually expecting the puck to die top, but this fight bottom completely distracted me. Like, with that IO relocator was so disoriented that everything is suddenly again back to bottom lane. But yeah, overall, again, crazy trade.
It most certainly was, and the puck coming in there completely salvaged the fight for HellRaisers, to be honest. And just Timbersaw not carrying a TP, there was a tier 1 for him to come to. If he had been there, it could have been so different. But oh, another duel comes out onto Goddamn. Chakram through as well, but he's still alive. But, well, the Whirling Death got the kill, but it's a 1-for-1. Sexy Bambo probably will get chased down as well. They need some damage. Nihis, he's gonna come in with the relocate Dread. Goes for the Echo Stomp, lands only onto Nihis. Sexy Bambo still alive. Press the attack onto Io, but Artist with the Shadow Blade. He's gonna find Sexy Bambo. Easy kill. One right click, pounce to follow. And can they get, never mind, Nihis gets back, but...
I don't really understand why he put that on the Wisp instead of himself, because he was the one in need of HP, and the Wisp, well, I really don't understand, but I don't think it would have made a difference because Artist was there, the Shadow Blade, which is actually quite interesting because usually we see that Dagger Slark attempt, like, which is like stats-wise the majority, but apparently the Shadow Blade works out. Look at it. He might go for that IO. There it is, the jump, the pound, and the rest of the damage should be easy to get, but he's trying to TP out. One more right click should do the trick, but he's not getting there because the Ember Spirit. Nice play by Necroman, but now he has to run for his life. With Face Boot, however, that's not a problem.
Man, those searing chains. Not too sure if the one right click would have been enough, but at least we won't find out thanks to Necroman searing changing like that just before the right click connected. Although, man, look at the Ember Spirit. He's not too close at all. Oh, another duel onto Artist. Can they kill the Slark? Shadow Dance. It's not gonna come out. So Sexy Bambo, he has 62 points of damage stolen, and that's actually a pretty huge steal. It's just a free damage item.
Yep, absolutely. Like 62 damage, that equals already like a decent item, like on top of what he already got. And well, I didn't think he gets so many duels, but at the moment, that is what, yeah, he can hold on to. I mean, kill-wise and everything, it's not looking good for them. Like in experience and gold, they're like, yep, for a decent amount behind. But now they get a tier 1 tower, won the duel before, and that Legion Commander is sooner or later transformed into like a beast, like a real beast.
Well, at the moment, Ember Spirit is just getting some farm, and oh, the relocate comes in. They want to go on Goddamn. Oh, it's gonna be such an easy kill, man. Duel was still on cooldown for a couple of seconds. Earth Splitter will connect only onto Necroman, but Dread, he's gonna get dueled, and more damage for Sexy Bambo. And
yep, tasty damage.
And
That
the tower
makes
as well?
it 76 and another tower. Like, I don't know how much gold that Legion Commander just got. I mean, bottom, who got that bottom tower? Ah, that was Io, but if he got like both of the like last hits on the tower, as well as like 2 duels and those kills, like that is influx of gold for that Legion Commander within some seconds. And look at the graphs, they instantly take the other way around. We gotta wait some seconds till it updates, but yeah, he definitely striking back. Only 9 kills behind now, 20 minutes, and well, they're looking for more. But Ogre Magi, I don't think he realizes that there are too many of HellRaisers heroes around.
that's the biggest issue with HellRaisers at the moment. I mean, they win fights, but if you fail to get objectives, it's just not good enough. And Slark, although he has decent amount of farm, he's not doing all that great as well. He's not just completely snowballing. Shadowblade all well and good, but it's only landed him, I think, 1 kill so far and hasn't done much anything else. Although, is there any detection at all on the side of HEHE? They have some sentries on Chip Sign at least, so they are semi-prepared for the Slark Shadowblade.
Yeah, well, 1 sentry against a Slark with the Shadow Blade is... Nah, well, I wouldn't consider that like detection unless the Slark really stands on top of it. Like, you can just get the hell out of there. But at the moment, we have a perfect standoff. The only problem is HEHE are 4 Well, we are looking at 5 of HellRaisers. All of them are trying to optimize their XP and whatnot. But, like, this tier 1 tower, it's gonna be a big fat one.
Oh, but the blade mail from Sexy Bamboo, it's gonna get the win for the duel, but he's gonna lose his life straight after, but he doesn't care. Oh no, never mind, Nihis keeps him alive. Clutch mech comes out, goddamn. He's gonna go down as well, I think. Stampede just wasn't enough. It's gonna get the stun onto Chip Shine. Earth Splitter as well, a few more right clicks, they get the kill. Death Ward will bring down Hava as he kind of suicides with that. Necromant silenced up as well, can he do enough? Overwhelming odds. The buyback from Legion Commander, never mind, not the buyback, he didn't even die, I already forgot. But Korets, can they chase him down? They need a little bit more before the blink. He already has a heart. What just brought out to him? That's a crazy timing, 22 minutes in, but they might still be able to chase him down. Hoof Stomp by some time, a few precious seconds.
He's too fat. They can chase him to wherever they want, but he's too fat. Maybe with the duel, but he's just blinking the other direction. Now with a negative urn charge, like they keep him here and the duel is ready. 1 second, come on, give us a duel here, but no blink dagger, no nothing. They still get him with his spirits, but whoa, that was some fight. And actually this was a fight very good for HEHE, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is a 4-for-2 fight with Legion Commander also winning another duel, and he was close to actually getting a duel with that tower, and that would have been additional one, the second one in a row. So yeah, they keep on going.
Blink silence onto Necromon. Goddamn, oh nice Dual Scepter from Alpha Ninja. Make sure that Sexy Bamboo can't follow up quite yet. Paralyzing Cast, Maledict as well. Echo Stomp will land, but he has the Blade Mail activated. Can they follow up? Nihis should be able to keep him alive, although doesn't have enough mana for a mech at the moment. Still the man Nihis. That clutch save onto Sexy Bamboo before, that just completely made the fight just absolutely different than it would have been otherwise.
But still, they can press on here in this bottom lane. Sexy Bamboo got his, well, I'm saying Sexy Bamboo, but I mean Necroman. He got his Remnant here, which means he can come back anytime he wants to. At the moment, he's sitting in the base with the Wisp, actually bringing him back there, so he saves that Remnant charge. But that's pretty much about it. They're not pressing on, or rather, HellRaisers are not showing up. They were like, hey guys, oh damn it, we give too much away to HEHE at the moment, so we have to, I don't know, settle down, go back to what we had at the start of the game, because there they were working on some nice advantage. Now HEHE, they're striking back, and they're striking back hard. The Crafts are almost finding themselves, like, neutralized, back to the 0 line, and with this Roshan, I think we finally have the game at a point where we can say it's equal.
Yeah, more or less, especially if they get the Aegis like you mentioned, and now is the point where Timbersaw finished up the Bloodstone. He's level 13 as well, so reactive armor is almost maxed out. So his survivability is a lot greater than it was before, although he's still tied 8 times, which is more than a Timbersaw should die. But from now on, it's a question of whether he can start stacking up the Blaststone charges or whether it's just going to lose them immediately.
Yep, and Necroman is actually the one who's picking up the Aegis. Yeah, I guess that's the right thing. It would have been either him or the Legion Commander, then again the Legion Commander, well, the Aegis, I'm not quite sure. I mean, Necroman is really the one who has been dying without the crazy effect, but that's typical for Ember. I mean, right now he's just a running class cannon with that Battle Fury, but it seems like he's not planning on getting any stats whatsoever. But look at mid, there are a lot of pings coming out. I think they want to go for something here.
Yeah, Artist wants to come in from behind as well. But the Shadow Blade ends, and oh man, Timbersaw goes in, he might lose his Blaststone charges immediately. They get the Ogre already. Hava gets silenced up, and well, down he goes. Now the double edge onto Nihis as well. Nice overwhelming odds, catches free. But there's no duel, he just couldn't get in position. Thrown up in the air by the Dual Scepter as well. Alpha Ninja, he goes in just to get dueled. What were you thinking? Sexy Bamboo, more damage for him. But Necroman, he's still alive as well. Still has the Aegis. Sexy Bamboo gonna come back in once again. He's gonna lose his life. No Searing Chains, keep him alive with the mech as well. Oh my freaking god, that
what
mech.
A turnaround. That was an epic turnaround. It's not done yet. Oh, actually, he's gonna get that TP out, so it's not a full team wipe. This was with the buyback on the Wisp. So overall, it was a 4-on-3 plus a buyback, and HellRaisers got a tower. I'm not quite sure who actually won this fight. I mean, considering that they're 4 down now, and HEHE can actually do something as an either falling back and increasing their farm, or maybe pressing on for that tier 2 tower. I think the slight advantage goes here for HEHE, definitely.
It just look at how much XP the Ember Spirit got. 3,000 from that one fight. Legion Commander quite a lot as well. They of course won another duel. Timbersaw did lose some charges, so that's bad, but Legion Commander, he has a plus 108 damage just from the duels. Plus he's gonna have a BKB finished up soon enough as well now.
And we're not even that late into the game. I mean, just as a reminder for everyone, we are 26 minutes into the game and he got 100
Oh,
6
look at
damage.
bottom lane. Artist gonna go pounce onto Sexy Memo. Presti attack comes out with the blade mail as well. Will it be enough? The relocate comes in. They pop the mech. They're gonna go for Dread. Man, the turnaround is real. Sexy Memo, can he do a... Oh, yes, he can. More damage, please. Another 18 stolen. Artist now, can he escape? Pounce into the trees. He's still not safe. They have a timber, so they hate trees. Goretz, Hoofstop doesn't connect on anybody. Nice silence with the Dream Coil from F1 Ninja, but it's not enough. One Fire Blast is enough to kill off the puck. Sexy Momo breaks the Dream Coil, a little bit mistimed, so he does die in the end, but not before the center goes down.
This is a disaster. This is a complete disaster for HellRaisers. I mean, the center, as fat as he is with that heart, I mean, that heart was an impressive time on him, but wow, like he's striking back. They're gonna get a tier 2 tower here, completely uncontested on top of it, and I think we finally see the graphs are on HEHE's side now, not just in gold, also in XP, obviously even more in XP. This is bad news for HellRaisers. Right now, they find themselves in a position where HEHE was about 10 minutes ago, and the problem is, again, the draft. Because, oh, look at this Timbersaw, he's stunned, double stunned even. Look at all the damage he's get, and Maledict is on top of him. He's not gonna survive this. He's just suiciding. That's the best thing he could have done. But yeah, charges, no charges.
The funny thing is, he just got back to 8, back to where it all started, and immediately lost them as well.
Yeah, he doesn't like many charges on a Soulstone. It's like, you know, this is all luxury.
And Bloodstone is best with 0 charges, confirmed.
Yep. Real men play without charges on the Bloodstone.
Well, in any case, at the moment, just HellRaisers, they got off to such a great start, but unable to do anything about it, really. Slark just having almost 0 impact. He just doesn't output enough damage. I mean, Nihis with the IO, he's regening up his teammates more than...
Look at Legion
HellRaisers
Commander.
doing.
He finds the puck, but the puck phase shifting, and there will be the stun. So, this is bad. But look at the BKB. Yule Scepter, the puck just buying too much time, and everybody's out. I mean, that's overall a win for HellRaisers. This was a 10 seconds BKB charge, but I don't think he cares too much. It was a good attempt, even though I don't support the fact that he was trying to go alone in there. I mean, it's quite ballsy to go, I don't know, for the enemy's secret shop without any backing. The Wisp could have been there maybe in time, but that's about it. But look at Gorik. Gorik is looking for something, but the problem is he needs anyone else.
We're at this point of the game where he can't even solo kill many heroes at the moment. When he first got this Blink Dagger, he was just killing people left and right. But he just doesn't have that power anymore. With the Stampede, with the Heart of the Rest strength, it's still gonna do a decent amount of damage. But it definitely needs at least +1 to be present.
Yep. And I love the chat. Like, after he's come back here, they're like, where are you, HellRaiser fan gays? But guys, this game is not over. They struck back really, really hard, but we're 29 minutes in. We're still talking about tier 1 and tier 2 towers, and, well, the only scary thing is really that Legion Commander, like, getting more and more damage, but overall nothing changed. Like, even the draft of HellRaisers can come back on this one, and actually they might strike on Necroman, but then again, that Ember, well, by now he has 1.5k HP, is quite okay-ish, tanky with 7 armor. Let's see. With the remnants, he should be able to get the hell out of it.
Goretz, is he gonna get dueled? Oh yes he is, they need more damage of course. Nihi's gonna come in as well, the Timber Chain doesn't connect, Chakram comes through, so he's not gonna win the duel. Of course, Sexy Memo by himself, a little bit, just too little damage quite yet, but they're gonna chase down Goretz anyway. So, nice kill, relocate back as well.
Yep. I mean, this is in the end a tower, probably for a tier 2 tower, because they used a lot of resources to come bottom here. It's quite impressive how much they need to get a tower down. Oh, but look at this, the TP is still going through, but the Pounds Artist completely mistimed that one. So, well, look at it. The Legion Commander just running in, is Artist going for it? At the moment, if they knew the Legion Commander is alone, if you ever had an opportunity to kill him, then it's pretty much now.
They might still try to go on him, they know he's in the tree somewhere. The Astro Spirit is gonna come through as well, Sexy Memo just runs away at the same time, and now Artist. The sentry is down, can they catch them? Chipshine is gonna go for the stun, Dark Pact is activated so he gets through it. But Chipshine is just so tanky with Knee, he's supporting him. Now Artist forced to pop the Shadow Dance. He cannot even kill supports, that's how bad it is. And now he pounds through, going for the TP out. Searing Chains on cooldown, but they don't even need it.
Yep, that's even worse at the moment. And now, well, Dread, he's trying to run, but he is in pursuit. He's trying to TP out. Is the Ember there for the chains? Oh, he's just casting a Remnant instead. He didn't see him, so, well, they're out. They lost, well, they only lost the Legion Commander, but again, if that's the good thing about the Legion Commander. It's some sort of like suicide, I don't know, just yelling woohoo and getting your damage, and then after that you can pretty much die. If the trade is somewhat equal, you always win that trade because you just get out of this trade with more damage and you come back with more damage rather. So yeah, he definitely winning this one, even besides the fact that it was a 3-1 trade. Even if it was a 1-1, it's just a win for them.
Legion Commander is hitting for almost 350 damage now, and 144 of it is just purely duel victories for him. Necroman, though, he didn't start off too hot at all on the Ember Spirit, but just once he got that first Battle Fury, which was 23.5 minutes in, I think. So not the fastest either, but not as slow as it could have been because they just won a couple of good fights at the time.
Yep.
But he's gonna have
it's not even the end. I mean, he's not just hitting for that amount of damage. There is an Orc buffing him with Bloodlust. There is an IO coming his side with Overcharge, so he's gonna be buffed twice by the support. And of course, like he has the Blade Mail himself, so he forces someone anyway to get the return damage. So it's his damage, twice buffed, and of course you hit into a Blade Mail, which means he can by now, except for the Centaur, he can pretty much take out everyone.
Well, HellRaisers do get maybe a key item pickup at the moment. F1 Ninja finishes up a Aghanim Scepter on the puck, level 3 ultimate as well. Timber Saw for one, he's most likely gonna break the Dream Coil just with a Timber Chain, so 4.5 seconds down from that. But oh, another duel comes out onto Artis. They're gonna have to relocate in, although it wasn't entirely necessary. Aghanim Scepter finished on Timber Saw as well. So he's gonna have the double Chakram, but that's how easy it is to just kill a Slark. Just duel and done.
I mean, the Slark is not coming with much HP, and at the moment, everything HellRaisers is trying. Like, in the mid, for example, they want to go here for the IO, but is that even enough damage? I mean, they're still working on it with 3, but the whole rotations are coming. Actually, Gorak finds Chips here, and Chips, well, he's stunning his way through, but look at the Legion Commander, he's coming in, and all that damage of the Witch Dog, it doesn't really matter. ET going down, it's a 1-for-3 trade so far, but there is more to come. Puck running with his orb, he's actually getting out, but there might be, oh, what a beautiful 4-man roof stomp. But I think that's the end. Gorak, they're gonna chip him down slowly but steadily. Actually, it's not so slow after all. I underestimated how much damage there's actually coming out of Necroman, but it is a 4-for-2 trade, 2 supports, and you give away so much for it. I mean, the Slark doesn't really count into this fight, he died top, but if we take everything together, it's a 4-for-2, 3-for-2 in this mid situation.
It's just Timber Saw against Strength Heroes, that's how it happens. I mean, you lose 15% of your main stat, and for Centaur, it's about like 20 something strength, I think it is. So suddenly, you are almost 400 HP short of your maximum HP otherwise.
Yep.
So easy kills for HEHE, and they started a little bit rocky. Okay, they started off great with a 3-for-1 exchange before the creeps pretty much spawned even. After that though, they dropped down pretty low in both XP and gold, but now they have all the advantage back and even more.
Well, the biggest problem at the moment, oh look in the mid, he's jumping in, but nice phase shift here by the puck. He's actually instantly like blanking out. That was a good reaction by him. The only problem I have at the moment is that like when I compare HEHE and HellRaisers at the moment, like I still think this is winnable by HellRaisers by any means, but the problem is obviously, we mentioned it 100 times already, but it's the damage obviously on the Legion Commander. And there's the second thing, their initiations are so much more precise. Like when HEHE initiates, they find their target and they barely escape. Like you saw in mid that HellRaisers, they wanted to get that Wisp, but Wisp was so fast, like out of this, and they dragged them almost like across the map, which gave them HEHE the time to rotate. And this is the biggest problem for them at the moment. And this is not getting better somehow the longer this game goes. We're 35 minutes in, but now maybe we have, well, a smoke coming up. And Chips, this is a bad position, but again, there's the Ember, look at it. And the Timber coming in, Gorak, he doesn't even get to stun anyone except for the Timber Saw. I don't know who's going down. I think the Wisp is the first one to die, and now the Timber Saw, well, he's breaking the chain really low, but in the meantime, they got at least 2 kills, 3 kills. Gorak is down as well, and well, it's a massacre again. The question is who is running faster. There's still one fight with Artis. He's winning this one, and the rest is just, yeah, running away. I think they settled with this free trade. That's the best thing that they can do.
To worse for HellRaisers, that free versus free trade is excellent. Timber Saw loses even more Blaststone charges. Sexy Memo wanted to go for the puck, but puck just jukes him out, at least for the time being. Chip Cyan, Forstaff not gonna go forward on this puck. Do you really want to go back in?
Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
He doesn't have the Dream Coil either. He's gonna go for the Illusion. Never mind, he just wants to farm up the Creep Wave, I think. But yeah, since they were so far ahead, the free versus free trade was excellent. Plus, of course, godlike streak of the Ember Spirit ended for Artis. So he's gonna have his Eye of Skadi now finished. Gonna help out a little bit, of course. Help with survivability and whatnot. But Sexy Membo going for a Monkey King bar or a Daedalus maybe.
Yep. I mean, you said like this is kind of... Oh, he jumps on the Witch Dog and 4 hits. 4 hits, that's all it took. It wasn't even 4, it was like 3.5 because he got the damage, and there we go. This is the 8-second BKB, just out for a TP, but he's happy, he got damage. That's all he needed, but in the mid, well, Artis is trying, but Chips is doing the same, and his pounce, it didn't land.
Pounce isn't good enough to just cancel TPs anyway, so...
But he could have needed the damage. Maybe with the pounce it might have been enough, like pounce and direct hit. 2 more hits would have done the trick on the tanky Ogre. I mean, Ogre is coming along right now with 9 armor. That's funny because like the Ogre doesn't have any stats items besides the magic stick. So it's really just him and his base armor. But yeah, I mean the biggest problem at the moment is also like there are some heroes that fall apart in this game, sort of. We have, for example, the ET that doesn't get too much, and oh, Artis! Does he get the duel? Yes! They get the duel while he was jumping, but he used up the buying time. He's not gonna win this one, but yeah, it will be enough to retreat. Never mind, the Ember is coming in, the cleave is for reals. Necroman, Daedalus crit, and twice Battle Fury. This hurts, and this is a free Roshan.
I thought Artis is actually going to survive that. It was a really nice Yule Scepter onto Sexy Mambo by the puck, of course, but one Sleight of Fist crit, I mean, did way more than I expected it to do. That's going to be Legion Commander's Daedalus after the Roshan now finished. Necroman up to another 3k gold as well. Picks up the Aegis for himself. And although the Timbersaw hasn't done much in this game, he hasn't even really had the need to. Ember Spirit and Legion Commander, they're just setting everything up.
Yep, this is really bad news. It looked good at the beginning, but that cleave of the Ember, it was just too strong. Like the Yule Scepter, everything. I was just happy for the fact that they're not gonna win another duel. But yeah, Necroman, they exactly bought that time they needed for him to get online. He's gonna get a tier 2 tower now as well. Well, they used the cliff, buy some time. Not sure if that was the smartest decision, because now that the cliff is down, they might as well just go for more. And they tried to deny the tower. They're actually gonna be successful. But yeah, Necroman just whiffing his chains there, unfortunately.
Well, Centaur does have an AC finish now, of course. That means no buyback. And checking out the buybacks overall, only the Elder Titan and the Puck have it on HellRaisers. And we have double BKBs picked up for HEHE. One on the Timbersaw, one on even the IO now. So they have their BKBs, they can just go balls deep into the enemy more or less and not be afraid of anything at all.
Yeah, as for the minus armor, there are not too many people actually benefiting from that AC. I mean, it's really just for him like a tanky item and also trying to boost his team a bit. But oh, we have a go. But again, phase shift and the puck is just out. That Legion Commander, BKB on, and he just wants to get that Witch Dog. Ah, there's the Stampede. And I think this resets the fight completely.
Yeah, it will. Maybe they even want to engage. Ninja, he popped the Dream Coil completely whiffed because Sexy Memo got the blink out, Chip's hand. He's going to get chased down. Artis gets the pound as well as Ninja. He's on the run from Nihis. But it's a 1 kill. Sexy Mambo, blink, coming off cooldown. Can he catch anybody with the duel? A overwhelming odds for the extra movement speed, and he's gonna go for Gorats first. The tankiest hero, of course, Sexy Mambo, but they don't care. Necroman does so much, but the Death Ward, it's actually enough to get the counter kills. Are you kidding me? Earth Splitter as well. Hava, he's gonna get thrown up in the air. He gets the Witch Doctor kill first. More Sleight of Fist from Necroman. But that's actually a pretty damn good fight. Gorats still alive as well. AC proves to be pretty good, but there's the stun onto Necroman. They're gonna get the kill again. Gorats, he gets a triple kill. HWA gonna get silenced up Artis. He needs a little bit more Dark Pact. He's gonna get the kill. The pounce onto Hava maybe. Wow. Slark, he died in return, man.
Yeah, that was not really worth it. Like the buyback Wisp for his death, but still, like the trades are good. I mean, the Aegis is gone. Like 4 of them are down, and actually they want to get the Timbersaw. They're like, hey guys, well, we can keep on going for this, but the problem is they use their Blink Daggers to go get into the river lines, and then the Timber is like, YOLO guys, I'm just going high ground where you can't chase me. In the end, it is what? A 3-4. It's a 3-4-5 if you count the Aegis in and the buyback.
It's a 2-4-6 then if there's the Aegis and the buyback, I think.
Yeah,
but
it's 2-for-6 if you count Aegis and buyback. 2-for-6.
But look at the XP swing. 16,000 XP gained for HellRaisers from one fight. It's ridiculous. Plus a 6k gold swing all in all as well. But
Somehow my crafts are like not really as fast as yours, but oh, top, well, Gorg, he's still gonna get hit by that. No, actually he disjointed that ignite, but he wanted to put some damage on the tower, wasn't too successful with it. Now actually my crafts are updated, so tell me, Culture, why do you have faster crafts than me? What is
I
this
looked at
magic?
the fight recap, man.
Oh, never mind that. Okay, yeah, I didn't look at it.
I'm smart.
I
Never,
would-
never
I
miss
would
a fight
expect you to look at the
recap.
crafts.
Never miss a
Never
fight
mind that.
recap.
See, I'm
But-
still old school. Like, I'm just.
Oh, Ninja, he's going to get dueled. Maybe no, he's going to get the Chaunt out. Silence up Sexy Memo as well. Can they turn it around? They use the Yule Scepter. Will they pop the Dream Coil for this as well? No, they're not.
There's nothing to follow up. There is no damage to kill that Legion Commander at the moment. That's 2k HP to go. The puck doesn't have too much. I mean, Arcanum Scepter puck, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't really work. And well, in the worst case scenario, the Legion Commander still had the BKB, so there's no way. The only good thing is that the BKB is relatively down, but look at top. Like Slark versus Timbersaw at the moment, and Artis, well, he's trying to go. The Timbersaw, you might be in a bad position here, even with your Arcanum Scepter. Like, but we didn't see a Maledict. They're going for something else.
Oh, they might still get the kill on Ninja. They do land the duel, and he doesn't have buyback. It's a huge kill. Goretz is gonna come in, might get the counter kill, paralyzing cast. Death Ward comes out as well. Hawa with the BKB gets the Timber Chain away. Necroman, wow, those crits. The Sleight of Fist does way too much. He's gonna get yet another one, and he's gonna clean up Goretz as well, most likely, who has a BKB on the center. But it's gonna only last for so long. Stampede finally comes out, but just to disengage Artis. Still chasing down Hawa. He's gonna get the kill as well. No, suicide committed. Artis gets stunned. They need a little bit more Shadow Blade. Do they have a gem? Sentries come down.
Nope.
A tad too late.
Yeah, but it's still, it's kind of funny. This Sleight of Fist is I don't know, really the party pooper of this game. Like, everything looks so good for HellRaisers, and then Necroman just comes in. Artis at the moment, 2 versus this, but the Ding 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 actually goes into the Dark Pack, but now he is in trouble. He's really in trouble. He needs to wait for his next pounce to the high ground, but the problem is there are remnants. Actually, Necro, he's using his remnant for the river line, not for getting high ground. Okay, that's bad. That was actually, I think, a bad decision. You should have waited for the next pounce and then see if you can follow up that Slark. But then again, Shadow Plate again ready without any detection on HEHE's side. But they didn't need that kill. So far, they're still in lead, but they lose quite a lot. Still, the Ember Spirit, give him one more fat item, and I think we're gonna see maybe a Rampage Sleight of Fist when the positioning is right.
Now he has a BKB as well, so he can actually stay in the fights and right click other than stay at the sidelines and Sleight of Fist only. I mean, the right click from HellRaisers isn't that bad, especially with Slarks getting a few stacks of Essence Shift going as well. But Slark, he has only 2 items, Eye of Skadi and Shadow Blade. He has 3.6k, but it's 44 minutes in already. You need way more, man. Just look at Ember Spirit, double Battle Fury, Daedalus, and a BKB. Artis is just so far behind.
Yep, and let's see where this one is heading. At the moment, I mean, the teams try to keep it equal. The crafts, like, first it started with HellRaisers leading by a lot. Then he struck back, like, really
Artis
intensely.
gets the pound out to Sexy Mambo, forces out the BKB. Eye of Sky, of course, still slowing him down. He cannot blink out, but he's going for the duel. Will it be enough? But there's the Maledict. Wow, even the Death Ward use, but guess it was necessary. Artis gets some extra damage, 18 points of it, but Hava comes in into 3 heroes. Artis is brought extremely low Shadow Dance, already on cooldown as well. Hava with his BKB is going to get goddamn a Timber Chain through. He's still alive, finally goes down to another Sleight of Fist. Goretz though, he's tanking up everything on the front lines. But for how long? Artis, Shadow Blade? Well, he's going to be back to max HP. That's
Problem is these targets are too tanky. Oh, but look at Artis, he's going for that Ogre while they're going still on in the bottom lane. I don't know even where this fight is going, but at the moment Aphonia and Artis, they focus on the 2, while in bottom, well, all of them are just too tanky to die at the moment, so we switch back to top. Where
Hava breaks the Dream Coil, 4.5 seconds down, Hoof Stomp to follow as well. They're gonna get the Timber Saw again, and they're gonna chase down Chip's Hand as well. Artis comes in with the Shadow Blade, right click, pounce as well. They're gonna get the Ogre. I cannot believe he is actually like semi-throwing this game.
Well, this is not semi-throwing. I don't understand, because like bottom, I mean, Gorg was chasing them and that's all cool. But if they would have converged somewhere there in the jungle, like the problem is they split up. Together they were so strong, especially with Necroman, that Sleight of Fist and whatnot. But they split up and that was perfect for HellRaisers. They took them just one by one, and now, well, Gorg, look at the return damage of the tower. That's just sick. Like Gorg at the moment taking up towers is just sick.
Centaur, Pest Pushereu, EU. EU. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Just tower goes down like nothing. Of course, they're going to respawn, but so does Roshan. Can they? If they can snag Roshan, if they can get Aegis for themselves and Cheese as well, it would be so huge. But they'll just keep on pushing.
Look at Gore.
Sexy blinks in, maybe with the duel. He's gonna go in duel as well onto Chorus. They need a little bit more. Nice Dual Scepter comes out, Artist. They're gonna turn it around onto Sexy Bambo. He just melts. He doesn't have buyback. Nihis goes down as well. Neither does he. Hava, he comes in with his BKB. Necroman gonna get thrown up in the air immediately. No Sleight of Fist yet. He's gonna go for one in the end. But there's the Dream Coil. They're gonna get Necroman. Thank God he has buyback, but Hava, he breaks the Dream Coil. 4.5 seconds stun. Necroman buys back. Oh, what? The cleaves, the crits. They all grouped up from him. How are you kidding me, Necroman? The buyback. One Sleight of Fist to rule them all.
Yep, Sleight of Fist is for real. The puck, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna make it out. With the next Sleight of Fist, this is over. But yeah, that's it. It's a full 5-man team wipe. It looked so good for HellRaisers. I was just about to say it. Mid of the fight, I was like, oh god, this is Rex, like with the Legion Commander down, with Necroman down, but his buyback, his Sleight of Fist into 4 people, almost obliterating them at the same time, just sick. It comes down to what we already said, and this is not just a team wipe, it's not just repelling them off getting a tier 3 tower here, this is also a free Roshan. If anyone comes in helping him, like the Ogre, they can get the free Roshan, and they should use that time. They have all the time in the world if HellRaisers don't want to buy back, and they can't buy back except for the puck and the center.
Oh god, this Roshan is going to be so huge for Necroman. He can just drop the gem, give it to Ogre and pick up the Aegis. Doesn't even need the extra item slot. But wow, look at Centaur, he's purchased up a Skull Basher, so probably wants to go for the Abyssal Blade. Still the graphs, they did actually go in HellRaisers' favor in both XP and gold. Ever so slightly, so it doesn't mean anything 48 minutes into the game. But that's Aegis. Cheese still on the ground. Nihis can easily pick it up, and IO with the Cheese means that it's like double life for him and the one he's tethered to.
Yep. And at the moment, I'm really looking at the chat because there is a 2 minutes delay, and I just want to see the chat's reaction after this fight because I think everybody was thinking like, oh my god, HellRaisers, they're just gonna take a Rex. They might even finish the game here. But with that comeback of I don't know. As I said, Sleight of Fist is such a party pooper. It's just coming in and ruining the day for everyone. And at the moment, Legion Commander smoked up with a double damage. Like, if he doesn't win a duel with this one, I mean, it might be a suicide commando though. But let's see if he finds anyone. The Witch Dog. Oh my god, Witch Dog, what are you doing here? That's an easy duel for him. Oh, 2 hits.
He got a 1.6k crit. Oh my god, and Witch Doctor still does not have the Aghanim Scepter, unfortunately. He's the Blade of Alacrity short of it, but he doesn't have buyback, so no Death Ward. I guess, like, without bounces, the Death Ward isn't as scary anyway this late into the game. But he with the extra lives that they have, another 5.3k on the Ember Spirit.
Oh, I'm just seeing the chat reaction, Culture. It's just hilarious. Everybody's like, no, what are you doing? No, it's not where... This is not how it's supposed to end, but at the moment we have sort of a standoff situation. They have to wait till their Witch Dog is coming back because, believe it or not, that Witch Dog, even without the Aghanim Scepter, is still quite an important damage source. He is far away from the Aghanim Scepter, which actually makes it harder for HellRaisers. You're completely right. Aghanim Scepter would bring so much AoE in this fight if he actually managed to cast a Death Ward through. That's quite sick. But at the moment, he is just camping that tier 3 tower or everything around. And HellRaisers, they lose a lot of XP and whatnot with this.
Man, the buybacks are so scarce as well. The Puck and Centaur have it though. Timbersaw is the only one to have it for HEHE Corets. He wants to jump on Timbersaw. Hoofstomp a little bit too late. The Timber Chain was already used. So he makes it out. But they're holding on to the high ground. That's all that matters. Witch Doctor back alive as well. Although he doesn't have the Aghanim Scepter at least. He has the Voodoo Restoration, helps out a little bit. Paralyzing Cask as well. But what can they even do to just try to deal with the Ember? The Sleight of Fist is such a crazy thing to manage. I mean, you can't really do anything about it.
To be honest, all game long I was like, okay, focus that Legion Commander, that's like the main objective, but like the heavyweight class pretty much shifted completely on HEHE's side. It's now Necroman. You have to focus him down. The problem is you work at the moment against like an Ember Spirit class cannon who is hard to kill because while he's doing Sleight of Fist, obviously you can't damage him. You have to lock him down really, really fast. Problem is there is a BKB waiting, and even if you kill him through a 8 seconds BKB or something like that, there is Aegis, and after that Aegis he will strike back. So we might see a fight that ends up in the 5-on-4 trade with Necro coming back and just cleaning everything up that just survived the fight. That's how it might turn out. We saw it in the buyback. That was not the Aegis, it was the buyback, but it was exactly that case. And you see how he cleans up creep waves at the moment. Like one Sleight of Fist and it's done.
What
And to be
creep
honest, I
wave.
think HEHE, they might be able to just camp those tier 3 towers and get them done slowly.
They could do so. I mean, they have another about a minute and a half to try to use the Aegis. Sleight of fist. There aren't any creepers. Oh, Hoofstomp misses from core. That's huge misses in opening. They're going to get the multicast as well. He finally gets the BKB off, so he's alive. But FNJ, you'll set it up. Hawa, he wants to go for him as well. They're going to wait for it. A nice phase shift for the time being, but they can't lose the puck. He gets the blink out. So damn crucial. Nice Echo Stomp lands at least onto free. FNJ going to go in with a Dream Coil, I think. There's the Earth Splitter. Lands on free as well. Necroman, he goes down. There's the Aegis popped. They already bring down Hawa, and he's pops his own BKB. He stays alive for a little bit. Koratz's right clicks are decent. Whoa, Necroman.
Whoa.
He got demolished. Natural Order is a hidden carry in the making. He's gonna lose his life as well. Chip Sign gonna go to the high ground, but the TP out. Nope, Hoofstomp stops it. They get 5 kills.
If there's a definition of how a fight should not go, he just showed us. This is like we've been talking about how heavy in advantage he is at the moment that Necroman could obliterate pretty much anything he wants to, but they just won this fight. Like with the Timbersaw buyback, it was a complete team wipe, plus a Aegis, plus a buyback. So in theory, this was what a 0 for 7.
Oh man, this fight was absolutely out of this world. HellRaisers main Natural Order. It must have been that, and suddenly Abyssal Blade finished on Centaur Warrunner. He's not saving for buyback, but look at HEHE. None of their heroes have buyback.
Still, they have a tier 2 tower, which is buying at least some time, and they have a cliff, so I think they come back by the time HellRaisers will work on the Raxes, but the next fight is gonna decide this game. Like, whoever wins this, with pretty much no one having buyback except
There
for
will
Arctis.
be a Divine Rapier on Ember. He already purchased it.
Whoa, okay, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, the Raxes, at this stage of the game, who cares about Raxes unless they get all 3 of them? They're gonna work on bottom and mid at the moment. Let's see if they're gonna swap top. By the time they swap top, we might
there's a tier 2 still there.
going in. They didn't want to go throne. I think this is a mistake.
I think they should back off as well with everybody coming up. Hawa wants to chase them down. The Chakram does connect onto Gotham. Losing a Witch Doctor, not a big deal, I guess. Although he doesn't have buyback. Artist still wants to go for chip sign. Gonna get the pounce as well. He does a ridiculous amount of damage, to be honest, although he doesn't have too many items. Gotham still alive. Finally goes down to the double Chakram. Dread, he's still alive. Natural Order is there. Split Earth Fuse. Sexy Bambo. He's gonna go for the duel onto Koretz, but he's gonna lose too much life just to the return. Koretz, he has too much strength. He does quite a lot of right click damage himself as well. A nice stun onto Hawa. Stops the chain. And Alpha Ninja gets the Hex onto Necroman. That might be it if they get the kill. He has the... Come on, Nihis. Relocate is already on cooldown. Sleight of fist. He gets out.
Whoa.
Oh god. Had he lost the Rapier, it might have been all done. But he's gonna lose his life. And Necroman, he is so low for the defense.
Yep, it's Necro against the rest of the world. I mean, his Sleight of Fist is very dangerous though. So HellRaisers' decision is now going throne or going for Mega Creeps. At the moment, they do both. And I think that is exactly the right thing to do. But look at Necro's Sleight of Fist. Even bringing Gorak down, but with the Hex, and they might actually finish the game right now here. He's dying. Divine on the crown and the throne. GG. Well played by HellRaisers. I did not see this one coming. 5 minutes ago, if you would have asked me, Hefla, what would you have bet for? It would have been HEHE. HellRaisers, they didn't care about any ratios whatsoever. They just turned this around.
Man, I thought I can say that HEHE are the best of 1 champions, but HellRaisers, they won up HEHE, man. Wow. Really well-deserved victory for HellRaisers, and Koretz, man, the center Warrunner, he did so much in this game, it's not even funny.
Yep, it was a very, very good game. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. There's still best of Central Europe on our Hitbox channel running live right now. And for us, this is it. Unfortunately, it's just the best of 2, but there is more of Yardrest Festival coming in the next days. I think also gonna be up for Dota 2 launch, of course. And yeah, thanks for tuning in here on HeflaTV. I hope you enjoyed the cast. You can always check out the YouTube VODs, obviously, and then on Facebook and Twitter, you're gonna get all the updates you need. That's everything from us, I guess, Coucher. So we're signing out. See ya.
Yeah, see ya, just a few songs to finish the stream, and definitely check out our hitbox, HeflaTV HP1 and HeflaTV HP2 there for the BOC, but for now, we're gonna be back probably tomorrow, maybe at two days away for the Yardrest Festival, but for now, see ya guys.